Don't let me down this time. It's not that hard.
Okay, so we're continuing with the new story mission on Contingency Plan. This is the Omni Foundry Lab. We've just teleported here from the Plastech Research Center. Research facility, I guess. Okay, we've got one door out of this room. We're going to get Monster to use the consoles where we can, because he has the extra bonus for hacking. And we have, again, 2 copies of Monster. We have Correct Monster and Young Monster. Let's just open this door directly.
I don't recognize those uniforms. I hate not knowing who we're up
So that's an
against.
Omni Soldier. We have a camera up here, which we may not actually have to hack.
They're working late, aren't they? Maybe we should interrogate them.
There's no time. Even if they know anything useful, it'll be blocked behind redundant levels of mimetic training.
Pity.
I'm not sure if it's worth hacking this camera. It may just be a corner that does nothing. We have plenty of cover in this room that's probably safe. There's no doors around here, so it's probably quite safe to end up around here. We've got a door up here. We have this laser panel, which we probably don't want to just cheat on by running through. There's probably something around here. It'd be useful to get vision on that. So we've got a door up there. There's something down here which we might get a chance to peek at. But for now the priority is getting vision on as much as we can. We may have the opportunity to wisp, which would be pretty useful. So we have a reasonably large room down here. Don't see any people down there though. It looks like this is the best wisp we're going to get, so let's do that. And I think we're going to put a parasite on this camera. We will want to get through that door. So this spot should be safe. We're very unlikely to have someone coming up here, I think. This spot will be completely safe. Unless someone comes out of this door. I think we put Shu here. And let's peek. Next turn we'll be able to get to this door, which is useful. We can leave Derek here. I think I will take that risk. And I guess I should have closed this door. So let's just leave Monster at the back. We're not going to go on to melee, I don't think. Let's just pass the turn there. So we have someone walking around down there. Someone walks into this room. So these are the Omni Protectors who have very high firewalls on their armor.
Who are these people? I'm seeing elements sourced from all of the major corps.
Interesting.
So we still can
Could
get to
be
this
the same
door.
conglomerate that orchestrated the raid on our headquarters.
That seems just a little bit too convenient, doesn't it? A bit too tidy.
We can speculate later. Focus on the mission goals for now.
So we may be wisping again this turn. Does use a lot of power, but we have 2 new people to wisp at least. I prefer to use Derek to get these consoles if we can't use Monster. The power will probably matter. I think we're safe to leave Shu here. We do have the issue that these guys might have long patrol paths because they have mainframe attunement, so their AP could be more. We've got another camera here, let's take that. We'd like to wisp so that we're getting use out of this. We're already using it this turn. I'm not going to move up to this door and get noticed because then I'm forced to move through it. So if I do this and into here, then we can both hide, I think. I guess this spot is slightly closer to the door. Let's just spy to make sure we know what they're doing. Oh, we need to wisp now to get ourselves below the threshold for this, so let's do that. Okay, so that's not a safe place to end our turn. Yeah, so these guys do have long patrol paths. But this will be fine. This will be fine. And then we'll be able to get through this door next turn. This guy's going further through. So this is okay for Olivia. And we don't want to close this door now because the soldiers will notice it. Don't think there's any other hacking we want to do right now. We'll get the emergency reserve. So this camera becomes ours. We have a good opening to get through this door without being seen at all. It looks also like we're quite safe to get Monster out of the room, which is good. Let's steal while we can. Pass card is good to have. I think we're just opening this door. Got a stationary guard. And a camera. What happened to our emergency reserve? Oh, it has to be below 3, not 5. I'm being silly. So I should have put a parasite somewhere. We can't use the hammer until we've got some more power. I'd like to hammer this camera directly. Once we've done that, we'll be clean to get into this room. So let's just take this console with Derek. Use the hammer. We'll get the emergency reserve next turn. We'll be okay to get up here. We've got eyes on 2 more people. We can actually get round to this square, which is probably the safest. We've got a scientist down here as well, so 3 more. They're both facing away from us, which is good. We can get up to this console. And we've got this door here, which may be possible to get through. We might need to distract this guard. So I think we're going to do the wisp now. Oh, we can't until we get to the console, right? And we can't actually get to the console this turn. I guess that's fine. Why do I have this med gel? Oh, we got it in the last mission. That's right. Normally I would have solved this kind of thing before we get in, but that's fine. We can steal from this guy. We don't have the power supply yet to get through this. I'd prefer not to just take a random demon. Actually, the contingency plan expansion makes it a bit easier to just accept a demon. This guy has nothing to steal, that's fine. Makes it a bit easier to just accept a random demon. Because the demons are a bit weaker on average. We're actually safe on this square, it seems. I'm not sure I want to actually do that, but... let's wait here. Oh, we've got this guy as well, which who we should have wisped. Oh, we can't wisp anyway. We need power. I guess we could zap him just to get the power. That would be very silly. But we really do have a good opportunity to wisp right now. That's a Harbinger. So he'll have a long patrol route. It'll be really useful to have him tagged. Let's just spy on him for now. That's fine. This spot will be cover for monster. This camera becomes ours. Oh, this will be the power supply for this, so let's take that. I said we didn't find it. We actually did. That's fine. We've also got Tony, who can EMP things with his subdermal tools. He's stationary as expected. Okay, that tells me that I can't... well, that restricts where Derek can end his turn. Quite a bit. Yeah, that's not good. We do have a door down here as well. Yeah, now I can't get out of the way of this guy. So we might be zapping this scientist. Unless we use the crybaby to distract him. That does, of course, limit where we can leave Olivia. Does the scientist investigate a crybaby? So this will bring an Omni Protector up here. Need to be aware of that. We can hide Olivia on here. We'll be able to steal this back. Yeah, I think this is the right thing to do. I want this scientist to hear it. Yes, good. Now we've got a safe space to leave Derek. We've got a safe space to leave Tony. This guy will be facing this way. That's unfortunate. But we probably accept. We'll have to notice who picks this crybaby up so that we can get it back. We'll get the emergency reserve next turn. I think we end the turn here.
Investigating.
So it's the Omni Protector who picked this up.
Things.
There's our another Omni Protector. We have tagged him. So we'll get the chance to tag these guards again, because all of them are still visible. This guy's tagged. This guy will get to tag. We will be peeking through this door. Let's get the power here. And take a peek.
What? You see that?
So a couple of doors at the end here. We've got another guy to spy on. We can actually just take this right now if we use Tony. And then we're sort of stuck with Tony, so I guess we have to leave him here. It does get us through this laser panel one turn sooner. I guess this guy's looking. Which way is this guy facing? He is tagged, so we should know where he is. Is that him? It would be a bit strange if it was. We do have a cloak to get in there if we absolutely need it. I'm just wondering if it's worth taking the turn earlier. And it may not be. Let's put this on. Probably want to take this as well. Yep, let's do this wisp now. So that hits 4 of them. This guy's going down here. Got one guy investigating the door. Oh, we didn't see this guy. We didn't wisp him. That was an oversight. He's turning around. So actually this spot is safe for Tony at the moment. We just need to find a safe place for Derek. This one will actually do. But we might prefer to just distract him into the corner, because we can, or onto a different square. If I do this, then he'll be on this square facing diagonally. He won't be blocking our path through this door. We will still be a turn behind on this camera, but I think this is what we want to do. So he starts seeing diagonally from this square, so we should be safe. This one should be even safer. And let's just stay here now. Just in case he's going to peek from this square. That's a bit odd that he's interested in this point, but moving past it. I'm not sure about that. I think it is going to be safer to leave Derek here. I think we want to be here as well. Let's end our turn peeking because we can. Can't really do anything down here, but we should be safe where we are. Next turn we do need to move because this guy is clearly going to turn around. What happens with this Omni Soldier is most important. Yeah, doesn't see either of us.
Guess
Excellent.
it was nothing.
There's another Omni Soldier. So we're getting this camera and this laser grid, but we can't get past this laser grid at the moment. And this guy is also in our way, so we're stuck, and this guy's about to turn around. That is bad. Let's not forget who has our crybaby as well. I think that's this guy. Okay, so we're trapped. This guy's going to turn around. Probably see us. Maybe we're a bit far away. Maybe he doesn't have that range. This is probably a good place to be. Or we can end up here. I think we probably want to cloak here. To get up here. We can teleport Derek, actually. That's another option. But we don't have the power to do that. That's fine. I think we're going to cloak. Otherwise, we're just risking this guy turning around and seeing us directly. So my question here is, this guy's gonna turn around and be facing this way. There might be a guy who comes here, so we aren't guaranteed to have cover in this area. If I do move, it has to be Derek. We can always distract this guy onto this square, so I think we'll be fine if we use this square as our cover. No camera there. So we have to use this square as our cover and distract the soldier up here, because I think we'll have the one scientist that we didn't spy on coming up through this door next turn.
What the...
That seems okay. I think we are going to use this cloak just to get past one tile. I guess it seems a waste. But we need this guy to not see us. I guess we don't have anything better to do. We could just gamble and hope that that's not close enough to actually see us. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with that. We should be able to get through this door next turn with Tony, except for the fact that this guy's looking there. I could just shoot him. That's an option. That's one way of getting past him. He's the only person looking in this direction. We should be able to get past this guy without a problem. We could shoot and paralyze him. We'd probably get away with it. That would also make it easier to get through here. Oh, we won't be able to because there's an Omni Protector who'll be standing on this square anyway. Okay, what are we doing? Seems like a waste to use this just for this purpose. Taking a demon is probably better than using the cloak though. 8-turn cooldown, 7 with the torque injectors. The advantage of shooting him is we get both of us out, whereas if I use the cloak we only get Monster out, we only get Olivia out. I think we have to do the shoot. And this door isn't open, otherwise Tony could do it. Paradox. Good. I wanted that.
They're bringing new security measures to bear against us.
Okay, the patrol's changed. That means we can get through this door. So actually that helps. That helps. A little bit it helps. We'll get noticed on this square, but that's fine. We can't stay here anyway. Let's paralyze. Carbon Myomer. Do we actually want that? It doesn't seem like a very good augment, especially if it takes an empty augment slot. I guess we can sell it. Let's get this guy into cover at least. And we need Monster to be in cover as well. That means I don't think we can get through here. I guess we drag him to here. Bring Monster here. Yeah. And this guy will be turning to face this way, but he won't actually see Derek from there because this hard corner is blocking his vision. So I think we're okay like this. That's a pulse drone.
It must be jumping tonight.
Looking around. I must be jumpy tonight.
Investigating. Must be imagining things.
Investigating. There's nothing here.
So the patrols changed because we reached alarm level 1. That's new for the contingency plan expansion. We have different events that happen on the security levels. So the next one is that the armor goes up. We may or may not cope with that. We don't have much for dealing with armor. But most of the armor that's already here is above armor level 1 anyway. The Harbinger has armor level 1. So that will go to 2 and then we won't be able to deal with it. Except for Monster's gun. Otherwise it will be the scientists going from 0 to 1. Which is fine because we have ways of dealing with armor level 1. Okay, I think we know that there's nothing around here that would be looking at us. We've tagged all of the guards anyway. So we can get Shu down to here. That should be pretty good. Get a little bit of vision there. It looks like we're ready to get Olivia up here, except for the lack of cover. We haven't stolen from this guy, so let's do that now. That scientist has gone into that room for some reason. We get a pass card. That may actually be more useful than this augment. I guess we could install it on Monster. Yeah, we're not really doing anything else with Monster. We're going to move Olivia around here. She'll have 1 AP left after that. So that's probably fine. We can use an AP to peek around this corner. I'm going to drop this for now, so that we can take this without being encumbered. And get onto this spot after peeking. Just nothing in there. That's fine. Well, I guess we had cover here, but we wouldn't have been able to reach there. Should be able to get through this door next turn. Might as well pin. Okay, now Derek. We can get through this door. This guy won't see it. He'll see the door, and he is just a scientist.
Do you see that?
But we can actually get through the door anyway. We haven't stolen from this guy, so let's do it now. I'm not over eager to get through this door. We've got other ways through here anyway. I'm more interested in stealing and getting this power. Would like to steal from this guy as well. Actually, we have an opportunity to do that now. Should be fine. And we could just zap him and paralyze him twice while we have the chance. That would probably be good. He is a Harbinger. He is one of the most annoying guards on this level, and his armor is going to go up fairly soon anyway. So if we can knock him out and paralyze him now, that could be a good thing. I think this guy won't see. I hope this guy doesn't see, because he's in cover. Let's find out. Yeah. Okay, paralyze. Paralyze. And let's drag him a space further. This scientist won't see far enough, so we will be able to get up to here and probably, or maybe even up to this cover next turn. 1 turn left on this paradox, that's fine. Soon we'll be on security level 2, so the armor goes up and we get the 2 power per turn from Dynamo. There's our pulse drone. It may be worth just
Looking around.
using Tony to kill this thing. That's the guy who has our crybaby. No, he's not. The one who has our crybaby wasn't labeled as searched, I think, so... That says 8 here. So is there another Omni Protector somewhere? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is this guy. But now is our best chance to get up through this door. So let's do that. Just a dead end. Okay, glad to find that out. We would like to bring our power down so that we get to make use of this thing. I guess we have at least one thing to wisp. That will be this pulse drone. But there might be more useful things for us to do. We can hammer it. Yeah, let's hammer it for now. I think we've learned that actually that when the pulse drone wakes up...
Ah, there's our MacGuffin.
Oh, what?
It's a technical term.
It's not a technical term. So this is what we need to get to. This has our MacGuffin, which is the item that we need to get to win the mission. That's a technical term. It's not actually a technical term. So we've got several ways through to here. Let's take this power. This is safe. We could theoretically have a stationary guard on one of these squares. So I'm trying to be a bit cautious. I think we're now pretty clearly okay. So we'll need to hack this. So what haven't we wisped? Yeah, we can get up here, that's fine. It might be useful to take a look in this nanofab. We're going to have plenty of money. If Monster installs this augment, does he keep it for the final mission? Obviously, Monster comes back for the final mission. I think we need to get Monster up to here. Is this something that only Monster can use? I may be wrong. Let's start taking these down now anyway. 3 unknown demons at once might be a bit much. The firewalls do go up. No, they don't. It's because it's different security measures, so it's the armor going up. So the firewalls won't go up on the next turn, which means these come in 2 turns. We're not in a hurry to get this. We might as well just stay here pinning with... Oh, it's this scientist that we haven't wisped. Let's just spy. He's going to turn around, that's fine. We've got a guy walking this way, so we need this Harbinger not to be noticed by him. So this should be fine. I think we use the power to take this down. Might be useful to see guards arriving. Or we use it to take this down, but I think we should wait until these demons are taken and we know what they are. So this brings us... No, I'm being silly. We've got a free turn cooldown on this, so we just used it anyway. That's fine anyway. I think we've got almost everything being hacked. Yeah, I think we're safe to end the turn here. Yeah, this scientist would have noticed the Harbinger here. So we get to steal from this guy now. I think he's the one with the crybaby. So that's Chitin. That's the permanent one that results from that alarm level. So we want to steal from this guy, but then get into safety. That may be difficult to do. We could just steal from him next turn. If I move up to here. I think he's the one with the crybaby. Yeah, so we get into that and this. Yep, let's do this. That's fine. We'll steal from this guy next turn. We'll have cover here. So that's not a problem. What are we doing with Monster? I think he's fine where he is. We'll just keep that scientist pinned. We should probably pin this drone. That would be a good idea. If it's not this guy, then we'll have to work out who it is. That could get a bit annoying. If we're doing a... This guy we haven't stolen from, so it could be him. But I didn't think it was him. Firewall's raised. So we got a Rubik's. I think that's fine. It's saying 3 for the parasite. That's odd. Because we've only got 1 installed. That's very odd. And 5... Oh, it's the modulates. That's fine. So who did we just wisp? Was it just this pulse train that we were thingying? Okay, let's open this and then pin the pulse train again. After this, we have to wait around until turn 20. We're on turn 9. So we'll have plenty of time to play Find the Crybaby. There it is. I don't need this security passcard anymore. We've opened all of the security doors. I'm going to play the Buster chip on here. It will cool down soon enough. And it does take away some of his AP as well, so that's good. I guess we get out through this door and then hide here. That's a bit better than hiding here. I think we're clear to go to this nanofab. So let's do that. We do have a guard elevator here. The next thing that happens is firewalls going up, so we want to get this down sooner rather than later. Next turn we get the emergency reserve. I'm not sure what the order of this is. If we get this 2 power first, then the emergency reserve doesn't trigger. I think that's it. So it looks like we have to actually zap the scientists to get things from them. We tried to steal from this guy and didn't see anything, but then when we took him out, he had this augment. Not a very good augment, but he did have an augment. Basically, this augment swaps an augment slot for an inventory slot, which is bad, because augment slots are harder to come by than inventory slots. So there's 4 turns left on this modulate. So we can go up to this, get it now. We'll leave this unpinned for a moment. And then we'll come back next turn to pin it.
We've got it.
That's our MacGuffin.
Leave us twisted in the wind for too long now.
We're almost there. Get back to the teleport room and stop whining.
So we have to wait until turn 20 before we can actually escape through this elevator again, or this teleporter. We can at least try to sell this, so let's pick this up. We'll be able to get round here next turn, so let's get noticed.
Hey, what was that?
And onto this square. That should be fine. There's a guard here. I wasn't quite aware of that. Yep. So 2 turns left before we can get onto this. We might as well drop the pass card. We don't need it anymore. And I think that's about it. Monster doesn't really need to be anywhere then. He can just get to the elevator. This guy's out for 6 turns. I guess we can go and get this power. Doesn't really matter. I think we should start taking some more of these firewalls down. We're not going to be short on power with the emergency reserve and the dynamo, and there's this console left as well. Yeah, I am going to move Monster up to here. He should be safe to get to this console next turn because we've got the hardcover here. It's saying there's someone left for us to wisp, which is news to me. I think that's it for this turn.
Must be jumpy tonight.
Yeah, so we've got the cover up here for Monster to get to this console. Yep. So the guy we haven't wisped is not visible at the moment. Is that this scientist? Yeah, we've got a scientist that we haven't wisped. That's probably fine. If we can avoid EMPing this drone with Tony, then we don't have to pay the cleanup cost, which is only 50 credits, but no need to pay it if we don't have to. This becomes ours next turn. Let's hammer some firewalls down, because this may matter. I think that's good to do because they have more AP if they have higher firewalls. And if necessary, we can actually zap them if their firewalls are low enough, if their armor is low enough. That's fine. We can come and paralyze this guy even more. This guy we need to start pinning again next turn, I think. We should be able to do that. Yeah, they won't be looking this way, so we'll be able to come back with Monster. I think that's it. So incoming random demon. There is this one scientist around here that we haven't wisped. I need to keep that in mind. It looks like he's on a patrol. That's Paradox. Okay. It looks like he's on a patrol up and down here, which is fine. And we get the nanofab. Double paralyze. What's that item? The pass card. Fine. I don't think so. I don't think so. I just don't like the 4 items. The level 4 items. So these are added in the expansion pack. You only get to use them once per mission unless you also carry around a charge pack. Charge packs are just a waste of an inventory slot, really. And you get 200 for selling them. So I think it's sort of very rare that you would actually want something like this. At least it has high armor piercing. I could use this paralyzer. We're carrying around these paralyzer wands, which are sort of taking up space. Not taking up too much space at the moment, but another one of these wouldn't be too bad. I think we already have 2 paralyzer 3s, don't we? That's Olivia has 1, and there's 1 over here which Tony picked up and didn't give to Olivia yet. So maybe we don't need 3 of them. Let's sell this carbon myoma, I think. Let's bring Monster back to pin this guy before we forget. Just 100 credits. That's how bad the game thinks this augment is. Yeah, so the next challenge is going to be getting Tony out. I think we should see what's going on in this room. There was this other scientist. Looks like that other scientist isn't waiting in this room, so the scientist is just moving up and down here rather than actually going through this door. That's probably fine. We will get a chance to bring Tony out. I think this drone... I think we've learned that pulse drones don't actually become alerted when you let them wake up. It didn't happen the last time we let a pulse drone wake up anyway. So we need to be able to get Tony out here. We'll need to move up to the elevator room and then just survive until turn 20. We're on turn 12 at the moment. Let's bring Tony up this way. The sooner we sell this med gel, the sooner we become unencumbered as well. I think no one's looking at this door. So that's our protector that we haven't stolen from. So we'll get a chance to do that soon. That should be it for this turn. So far it seems like this mission is going to be very smooth. I don't believe there's a security event that will cause all of the guards to suddenly be alerted. At least not until alarm level 5, which would be the normal time that happens. Firewalls go up by 2, that's fine. We do want to take these 11 down. That's the one we want to steal from. Now's our chance to get Tony out. We want to give this Paralyzer 3 to Olivia. She's the one who can use it. I guess we give the cloaking rig back. This guy's out for 10 turns. We don't need to paralyze for any more than 10 turns, so maybe we should actually bring Olivia up and paralyze this guy again. It's probably not a bad idea. But before that, we need to steal from this guard. It'd be useful to know where this guy's going as well. We don't quite have vision on him. I'm not going to open that door. I think we should be safe there. Let's start moving this guy towards the exit here. This drone is on 7 firewalls, but hopefully we won't. It won't matter. So I don't need to pin this guy anymore because we won't be here for 10 turns more. We'll get out before then. Turn 20 is in about 6 moves time, I think. 6 turns time. Is this guy on this square again? It said he was only moving up to here, which is a bit odd. There he is. We can steal now. Take his firewalls down, why not? hammer him, why not? And now I think we've done everything that we want to do. Yeah, so this is turn 14. We'll get to turn 20 in 6 moves. 6 turns. Next thing is recover 1 KO damage. But that's fine, we still don't need to paralyze this guy any further. We've got this wisp opportunity again. That's now... Oh, this scientist moved into our camera's range, so that's fine. Now we've wisped everyone. We'll get the emergency reserve next turn. There we go. So I think we've stolen from everyone. There aren't any safes because it's a special story mission. Let's put parasites onto more of these guards. Ah, this pulse drone is actually moving towards us, which we don't really want. So I can get up to here. I think the soldier notices that. But that should be fine.
What?
I guess that presents a small problem because then he will see this downed guard her. He's out for 4 turns. Let's get Monster up to here. That's probably okay. That's Tony. I think we should be okay like that. Yeah, so we want to move on to that square so that they're peeking from here. They shouldn't see... They shouldn't see the scientist from there. Next turn we'll be able to paralyze them a bit more. No, we won't because Olivia will be here. So I guess Olivia should have kept the cloak if we were going to do it like this. Oh well. I think this should still not be much of a problem. So we've got all 4 of our agents near to the exits. We just have to wait around a few more turns, really.
Investigating area.
Yeah, so it doesn't see any of us. There will be a guy here. So we could actually take this guy out as well, couldn't we? We could just zap him and that lets Olivia pass, because this guy's facing diagonally. And if we zap him, we can also paralyze him and steal. What's the best way to do this? I guess we need to move him over here. But then there's this drone. Okay, so we're running out of places to leave guards that we've zapped. I could just EMP this drone right now. I guess it would have been simpler to EMP it in this corner of the map. But I want to save that 50 credits if I can. Okay, I think we'll be okay. We've got a safe spot here, which the drone might notice. We can always leave someone here still. Okay, so let's drag that far. That leaves me with 2 AP, so I can get into cover here. That will be the pass card. Yeah. Don't need to use the other paralyzer. Let's Buster Chip this guy, because we can. That gives Derek a couple more AP. That's just a pass card, yeah. Drag this guy into safety. I think that's okay. So next thing is the KO damage, right? But that should be fine. We'll take this guy down as well. No reason not to. And I think we just pass the turn. So that scan wasn't long enough range to detect us here, which is good. And the last thing we need to remember is that Monster steals our things if we let him. So once we get out of this mission, we return to the usual mode of the game, which is going into missions that we choose. I think we get one more day and then go into the final mission. So we can actually get up to here now. We'll get a chance to get Monster in next turn. We'd like to take this guy out. I can use the EMP on this guy just to take out his heart monitor and distract him with sound. So that leaves me with 3 AP. Then I can get into hiding here. That should be fine. Unless this guy hears it. If I plant it here, that leaves me with 3 AP. I'm not sure which one he's less likely to hear though. So like this, 2 AP left is enough to get into here. That's probably what we do. And this has our best chance of either not being heard by this soldier, or even if we are heard, this space should be safe to end our turn on anyway. Yeah, let's move Tony up here.
Warning.
Oh, that's not going to let me do that. Oh, these are doors that we can actually close, aren't they? Paralyze again. We're actually completely safe to leave him here. So let's do that. Nothing else we really want to hack. Let's end the turn there.
Do that?
Yeah, so this guy hears it. This guy didn't, which is good.
Okay, we're investigating. I must be jumpy tonight.
Yeah, so I can actually zap this guy now. His heart monitor is gone. So that's fine.
Hey, what was that?
And we only have to wait out 2 more turns. I could shoot him, but zapping him uses power rather than a bullet. We have the neural dart with a piercing scanner, so that's fine. Okay, I think we've made it safely out and about in time. Let's remember to take our things from Monster. Okay, he is not carrying anything. Let's try and steal his gun. Why not? So pass the turn. We're just waiting 2 more turns now. Nothing should happen, really. I don't see any reason that anything would happen. And from here, it's impossible for us to lose. All we need to do is nothing. I'm gonna paralyze this guy just in case. Because we can. Doesn't hurt. And out we go. So we did get our crybaby back. We have everything that we came in with, except for the med gel, which we sold. We stole from all of the guards, and we have the MacGuffin, so this is a success. Next turn is turn 20, so we'll be allowed to leave.
We are at your location and ready for transport.
My hero.
Don't get used to it.
Okay, so now we're on to the next day of the campaign.